everyone, and welcome to episode 28 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channel. It's the modern day UFC save, as it is the ESPN Plus card that will be featuring our main event bout, as far as it's Anderson Silva versus Romero. Very fun fight there, as far as two guys that, as far as kind of two different ends of the spectrum. As far as Anderson Silva, of course, kind of basically made his career in 2 or 3 decades worth of fights throughout Japan and throughout America and in UFC, but also in Pride. Then for Romero, of course, kind of came on the scene pretty late in life, and as far as a traditional kind of wrestler in a sense, extremely strong, extremely built, whereas Anderson Silva, long, lengthy, is able to use his strikes, is able to really to be able to control space standing wise, but also can really do a lot of damage standing wise. So this should be a really fun fight, and we just saw Romero take on Adesanya in the save. So we're gonna see how he does against Anderson Silva, as it's just a fun matchup all the way around. As our pieces of mail to go through, so Beneil Dariush separated his shoulder, so he's not going to be taking on Stephen Ray, which that's actually a blessing for Stephen Ray, because now he gets to fight in Scotland. So he gets to fight in his home country, his homeland, as he's taking on Frank Camacho on that card. As for Beneil Dariush, he, of course, he's going to be out for a couple of months. Actually, only 16 days. That's kind of wild. Yeah, that's kind of shocking. Because separated shoulder, that seems like that's going to be a lot. You know, sounds like a very, very bad injury, but I guess it's not so bad after all. Carlos Felipe failed a drug test. He was positive for PEDs, and he lost his fight. So imagine getting 30-27 and you took PEDs before the fight as well. That's, I mean, Jesus. You know, just talk about a trash can at that rate. Now, you gotta look yourself in the mirror after that, as far as being like, do I really belong here? If you're taking PEDs before the fight and you still can't even win a round, that's pretty brutal. But yeah, of course, our main event, Silva, Romero, middleweight contest. Our co-main event, Montana De La Rosa taking on Valentina Shevchenko in her first fight back in the octagon after losing her women's flyweight title. We also have Shane Burgos against Renato Carneiro, as far as that's a 145 fight. Then we have Antonia Shevchenko taking on Erin Blanchfield as another women's flyweight contest. And a heavyweight contest, Aran Bular taking on Junior Dos Santos. JDS opening up the card, Anderson Silva main eventing the card. It's very much a harkening back to the old style, as far as back 10, 12 years ago. But that's alright, as far, well, not really 10, 12 years ago. Well, yeah, I guess you could say 10, 12 years ago, as far as the names of yesteryear. And so, as far as we'll just go down the X-ray analytics side now. As far as Anderson Silva is, he's looking for his 36th victory. They are both, Anderson Silva's 11th, Joel Romero's 9th, so just about, two top 10 guys battling it out in a division in the main event. Anderson Silva 45, Joel Romero 41. Joel Romero, pretty good size favorite, minus 300. American top team, of course, for Joel Romero. Team Nogueira for Anderson Silva at 45 years old. It was kind of shocking he beat Uriah Hall. We kind of gave him that fight as a thought of, having Uriah Hall beat a guy that, because Uriah Hall was he was ranked 15th in the world, 11th here in the company. And, Anderson Silva was 21st, and now he jumped all the way to 11 after that victory. Yet, as far as a lot of fights under his belt, a lot of injuries as well. Of course, broken his leg. He's, kind of looking at the other side of things. Whereas for Romero, his first UFC fight was 2013. You're talking about that's in the middle of Anderson Silva's reign as middleweight champion still. Because, he, April 2013, I don't think he had, because he lost to Weidman in July. So, yeah, that's kind of wild to think. A couple of months before he debuts, he's still the middleweight champion of the world. Of course, the Weidman fight happens, and then rematch, he breaks his goddamn leg. This is a great chance for Anderson Silva to have his first winning streak since that illustrious run throughout his UFC career. That would be nice for him to end it out on top. Another big win. Being a top ranked middleweight would be pretty great. Be pretty great to see the Spider take that win. But yeah, I mean, Yoel Romero is just insanely jacked though for a 41-year-old. It's just crazy, crazy how big he is, how strong he is. He's going to give Anderson Silva a lot of problems. That's going to be a very tough very tough fight rather for Anderson Silva. That's why Montana De La Rosa taking on Valentina Shevchenko, the Bullet herself, 18-4, 12-5 for Montana De La Rosa. Muay Thai background for Valentina Shevchenko. She's got Tiger Muay Thai as her camp. Montana De La Rosa is the favorite, which is pretty shocking. Montana De La Rosa, 8th on the pound-for-pound rankings as far as on the female side of things, 20th for Valentina Shevchenko. Valentina, of course, lost back in February. A crazy finish in the first round by Caitlin Chikagan. I want to say caught her with a head kick, dropped her, finished the fight on the ground, became the new women's flyweight champion. It's a great bounce back point because Montana De La Rosa is very tough there. I mean, she's a favorite for a reason. She's 5-1. She lost to Andrea Lee back in June, but she's already fought twice already this year. She beat Mara Romero Borella by an armbar submission, and she got a split decision win over Macy Barber back in June. So, someone who's been pretty busy this year compared to somebody who hasn't fought since February. It's a slow turnaround for Valentina Shevchenko, but I think she's cleared her head and she's looking to get back to the top of the division and looking to become women's flyweight champion for the third time, potentially there. Actually, I think she was, when she lost to Nunez, I think, that was just for the bantamweight. So, this would be the second time. I think it was. Thought that was correct there. Alright, as then Shane Burgos. Hurricane Shane Burgos, the New York native. This is a New York crowd, so he'll be the hometown kid. It's a pretty big underdog, though. Renato Carneiro is minus 400, 13-3-1. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style is Renato Carneiro. And then for Shane Burgos, he is a freestyle fighter. For Renato, he's on a 2-fight losing streak. He lost to Aldo and Chan Sung Jung, and he lost to Brian Ortega before that. So really, fought some pretty tough guys already. He beat Calvin Kattar. He beat Jeremy Stevens by split decision, in the Jeremy Stevens fight. Won with submission against Cub Swanson. It's been a while though. It's been 2 years since he's won a fight. He's had fun fights though along the way. I mean, the Chan Sung Jung fight, he got out of there quickly as Chan Sung Jung kind of ran right through him. But this is a great fight for both guys. As for Shane Burgos, of course, he's 6-1. He lost to Calvin Kattar, got finished. So MMA math would dictate that as far as Renato has a advantage there. We'll see if that will be correct. And then Antonia. I always want to say Antonia. I don't know why, but Antonia Shevchenko against Erin Blanchfield. As Blanchfield, 21 years old, super young. Hard Knocks 365 is our fight camp. Tiger Muay Thai for, of course, the older sister, Antonia Shevchenko, as she is 2-1 in the UFC. She lost to Roxanne Modafferi by split decision, which is pretty hilarious to think about. This is our first fight in the save. 35 years old, though. Doesn't have a lot of fights ahead of her, potentially. Erin Blanchfield has such a youth, as far as a youth advantage, being 14 years younger. She's probably going to be a little quicker. As far as grappling-wise, she's a really solid grappler. And as far as it looks like her fucking shit isn't updated, but that's okay. As, because it just says she's 8-1 with 2-0 in the UFC. This is going to be a tough fight for her. It's a very tough fight. Though Antonia Shevchenko, she's fought around the world. And she's a very tough, especially stand-up-wise. If you catch her in a Muay Thai clinch, this could be a tough night for her. And for Arhan Bodar, as taking on Junior Dos Santos, JDS is 21-7, 11-1 though is Arhan Bodar. JDS a pretty heavy favorite, minus 420. As far as Arhan is 22nd on the rankings, whereas JDS is of course still a top 10 guy at 36 years old. He got the fuck out of there though against Curtis Blades. They went the distance almost. Almost went to the 5th round. Of course, he's knocked out Derek Lewis. He's knocked out Tai Tuivasa, Blagoy Ivanov as well. He beat Ben Rothwell. He beat Stipe Miocic back in December. And he's also knocked out Mark Hunt. He's knocked out Cain Velasquez. He's beaten Frank Mir. He's beaten Shane Carwin. He's beaten Mirko Krokop back at UFC 103. He's knocked out Stefan Struve. Definitely Junior Dos Santos, I would say. And he's also knocked out Fabricio Verdum. Honestly, you look at... I mean, sure, he lost the trilogy to Cain. And he lost to Francis. It's just tough. He also lost to Alistair Overeem. And he lost to the rematch to Stipe. Other than that, though, I mean, he's got a hell of a resume. You know, as far as he's beaten just about everybody that has been a top contender in the heavyweight division besides Francis. And even then, you know, when he fought Francis towards the end of his career, so I kind of have to give him a bit of a pass there. But still, you know, when you fucking destroy Fabricio Verdum in your debut fight in the UFC, and then basically he was a champion in it pretty much throughout his, I would say, from 2009, actually really since he beat Fabricio Verdum, so we'll say late 2008 all the way until about even towards 2019, he was still beating top ranked guys. So from pretty much his entire UFC career, he was a top 5 heavyweight. Pretty shocking. He's got a great chance to bounce back with a win here and to get back on the right track going into the next year. Is Eric Anderes taking on Ion Kuntabella as the Hawk Kuntabella from Moldova. As far as the Sambo background, of course, from Ion, as he is 15-4-1. As for Eric Yaboy Anderes, is for Birmingham, Alabama, 14-4. He is the slight favorite, but it's very, very close now. -130, -110. Two guys knocking on the door as far as ranking wise, 25th and 24th as a light heavyweight in the light heavyweight division. 6-4 is Eric Anderes. He was a part of the Alabama football team, which is pretty wild as far as making that switch over to here. As far as he has been a multiple medalist there, as far as in the no-gi Pan Ams, as far as grappling goes. That is very, very impressive, especially for a guy that was a football player beforehand. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a very, very good fight, because I think with, as far as a European Sambo champion, great stand-up guy. As far as he would have been undefeated at one point if not for a DQ. He made his debut in a loss. Fought Jared Cannonier. Fought Glover Teixeira. He finished Khalil Roundtree in the first round back in September. So that shows you what type of savage he is. It's going to be a good fight. Very, very good fight. The main event, the prelim, as Felicia Spencer against Norma Dumont. Felicia Spencer, she is back after having such a crazy loss in her previous encounter. Was such a heavy favorite against Zara. As it was a -630 favorite. Lost. Shocking. Finished in the second round. As at least Zara's now back with us, actually, as that's fun. So maybe potentially a rematch for her. She lost to Cyborg back in July as well, so we saw a 2-fight losing streak here. She could use a win. But Norma Vermont, the Immortal, 4-1. Lost in her debut to Megan Anderson, which she got 30-27. This is going to be interesting. Gonna be an interesting one. Felicia Spencer, I don't want to look too much into those odds, because she was supposed to run right through Zara. She got fucking stuffed. See what happens here. As far as obviously the women's featherweight division is pretty small, as far as not size wise, but as far as roster members wise, we'll see how that plays out. There's Marc-Andre Borat, powerbar himself from Quebec City in Quebec, Canada, of course, taking on Carl Baby K. Robertson, the Neptune, New Jersey native, American top team over in Portland. It's kickboxing background, Sanford MMA from Marc-Andre. We'll see how this one plays out too as well, because it's very, very close to the betting lines as well. Carl Robinson, slight favorite. Bit of a hometown fight for him, as far as New Jersey, just a stone throw away from New York. This is going to be a unique fight for him, because he's already fought a good bit already in the UFC. Been pretty busy. Usually fights twice a year, give or take, but he's catching this fight pretty late. former Glory kickboxer as well. So as far as he's able to stand up with a lot of the best of them, we'll see what Marc-Andre will be doing as far as he's going to look to take it to the ground potentially. He's on a... Actually, yeah, he should be 1-3 instead of 1-2 in the UFC, but alright, I guess it is what it is there. As far as he lost 3 times last year, he beat Charles Berg, though, finished him. Got a TKO finish in 23 seconds. I want to say, yeah, he dropped him with a heavy shot. Jumped right on him. That was on the Taito Ivasa Stefan Struve card. So back on ESPN Plus for him. Back on the prelim, but he's a ranked middleweight now. So this is a great chance for Carl Robinson to take on a guy that's a ranked opponent and to be able to jump into the top 25. Torbjorn Madsen, the man who was going to be on the Ultimate Fighter for us, but ended up getting injured, I believe, was the case there. As far as he's 6-1, he fought in EFC, or Norwegian background. As far as what he can do, as far as stylistically, his kind of strength is more of his striking power. As far as he could look to finish the fight standing, or if he gets you on the ground with his wrestling, is able to finish the fight with some ground and pound. Would have been nice to see him part of that class as far as in the middleweight division. For Aaron Jeffrey, though, 12-3, the Ontario native Torbjorn Madsen is the favorite at -500. That's no surprise, really. Aaron Jeffrey, even though he's got the fight experience, he's fought a lot of local fighters as of late. It's his debut fight. He's mainly in Bellator, but we signed him here part of the save because he was unsigned at the start. But I mean, pretty big size for middleweight, 6'2", but mainly just kind of a lay and pray kind of wrestler guy. He's got a good chin on him though. We'll see. We'll see how he does. He is as I say, a lay and pray guy. He's actually more of a say his wrestling is not the greatest, but what he could do, though, as far as he has a great stand-up ability. So this should be a fun fight, actually, as far as stand-up wise. We'll see what Torbjorn could do in his debut, as well as Aaron Jeffrey. Then Miles Hunzinger taking on Miguel Baez as Carmel Thunder. Miguel Baez against Miles Headhunter Hunzinger, as Hunzinger is the underdog. So Miles is a plus 270 underdog, as far as Miguel's a -350. Miguel 8-0, won in his debut back in October. So this is his first fight in the save. As for Miles, the Headhunter, he won against the local fighters, the only fight he's had in the save. We'll see how he does, as he was supposed to be a contestant on the 29th season of the Ultimate Fighter, but we didn't pick him for that class as well. So as far as 2 guys that could have been on that tough class, just missed out on it. We'll see how as far as the analytics go again. As far as the both fighters made eventing for the 5th time here for Anderson the Spider Silva and Yoel the Soldier of God Romero. Oh, it's in New Jersey. I thought it was in New York. So okay, so yeah. So as far as yeah, I was thinking it was a New York card, but no, it's a New Jersey card. As they're both ranked middleweights. Of course, Yoel Romero 9th, Anderson Silva 11th. Romero's won since February 2018, but it looks like the Blur Stat picks are all over Yoel Romero to win that fight. 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world as far as on the women's side of the octagon. Montana De La Rosa 8th, Valentina Shevchenko is 20th. It's crazy to think she's that low on the pound-for-pound list. Montana De La Rosa submitted 3 of her last 5 opponents. She is the slight favorite, but I would have to go with the bullet on this one. Hurricane Shane Burgos against Renato Marciano. As far as Renato is, he hasn't won since August of 2018. It's a great chance for him to get back onto the winning side of things. He is a significant weight advantage over Shane Burgos. Let's see how he does. On the main card is Antonia, the Panther Shevchenko against Aaron Cold-Blooded Blanchfield. She is the favorite. No surprise, she's ranked higher. 2 girls looking to jump into the top 15 potentially of the women's flyweight division. And Arhan Burar against Junior Cigano Dos Santos, JDS. Dos Santos is ranked 9th. Bular is 22nd. He has won 4 of his last 5 fights by decision. That's Bular, but JDS is a heavy favorite. Wouldn't be surprised if this one doesn't make it out of the first round. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it makes it out of the first minute. So then our main event of the prelim, Eric, your boy, Banderas take on Anders, rather, as far as taking on Ion the Hulk Kudabala. As far as with, he is the underdog. 6-1 on Black Cat stat picks, even though he's ranked higher. This is going to be a fun fight. It's going to be a fun main event of a prelim. And for Felicia, Phenom Spencer taking on Norma, the Immortal Dumont. Of course, we know Felicia Spencer is a heavy favorite, but it's been against her once before. We'll see if it happens again here in the save. Then Marc-Andre Powerbar Brett taking on Carl Baby K. Robinson. So we know he's going to be a hometown favorite. He has the slight advantage. Just one of the Black Cat stat picks. Not a bad call as well on that one. Then Torbjorn Madsen and Aaron Jeffrey. Two men with no nicknames and two men making their debuts. Torbjorn Madsen being the good size favorite for this one. We'll see how he does. And then Miles, Headhunter Hunzinger against Miguel, Caramel Thunder, Beza, as far as Miles Hunzinger is making his debut as well for the company. And we kick it off with these two men. Plus 270, underdog for the Idaho native. As far as for Miguel, Caramel Thunder, Beza, he is, of course, the Florida native. Still undefeated. He is, both teams have no camps. So this should be pretty even, honestly. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what minus 350 is. We'll see, though. As Miles steps in, looking to take a few shots if it gets close enough to wrestle. Straight right there from Miguel, but as far as Hunzinger is able to grapple up with him. He's got him against the cage. Trying to catch him, trying to smother him out, but he ends up wrestling free and ends up back to the center. So Miguel with a nice right jab and then lands a right hand. Hunzinger still trying to get some grappling started. As Miguel with a 1-2 again, jabbing a straight right. Yeah, Miguel's doing a good job standing wise. Hunzinger not so much. So he's still trying to get in close to grapple with him, but he's just basically being a human target for Miguel. Is a jab and a leg kick now, halfway point. I don't think Miles has landed a single shot. Left hand, straight right. Can't connect with the jab. It's a straight right, though. Again with the straight right. Not able to land the jab. He's able to grab him again. Miguel out-wrestles him. Now Miles Hunzinger is up against the cage. Trying to smother him now. But as far as he scores the left side of the stomach. Dirty boxing now. Trying to land some shots here. That's a nice short uppercut from Miguel. As far as Hunzinger takes a knee strike above the hip just to end out the first round. Obviously, that was a 10-9 round for Miguel. I mean, Miles is going to have to do something here. He can't just try to grapple with him. He's got to actually do damage. A jab hits him and then catches him the right hook. Left hand right hook again. Miguel's starting to slow down. Nice jab and a right cross from Miguel. It is, again, he's a left jab, a straight right. Left hand and a right cross. Beza's starting to lower his hands now, but he's still doing a good job standing-wise. He's able to land a lot of strikes. Quick punches in head, though. Now Hunzinger's trying to clinch up with him. He's got him against the cage, potentially. Oh, no. Doesn't allow himself to be driven back, and Beza gets got dominant position in the grapple as well. He's got him pinned up against the cage. With about a minute 30 left. Probably going to be another 10-9 round for Beza. Look over the knee. But as far as that gets stopped, Hunzinger lands a few quick punches to the side of the head. Look for the elbow, but as far as Hunzinger out-wrestles him now, he's back in dominant position, but Beza just counters it right afterwards. So yeah, Miles Hunzinger is in a big uphill battle here. He's going to need a finish in the worst of ways. Don't think it's going to happen, though. Well, he's got him against the cage here. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he ends up losing out control and automatically now. Here comes Hunzinger trying to get in close again. Left hand straight right from Beza. There's a jab and a right hook. Beza's very, very tired, but he's still throwing out strikes. Hunzinger with a trip takedown potentially. Oh, no. Blocks the takedown by just grabbing the cage. That's a verbal warning already. That probably saved him, though. And as far as you might as well take with a warning. Because, yeah, they're not going down. Herb Dean's going to separate them. We're back underway. Yeah, Hunzinger's still trying to go for that takedown. Not happening, though. A little too late for that. There's a straight right, and that ends out the round in the fight. Miguel Beza will be 30-27. 29-28 from a couple of them. That's interesting. That was definitely a 30-27. Maybe you would have gave that third round to Miles, but I don't know. Not the greatest of opening contest here on the card, but Miguel at least was trying. And just, Miles Hunzinger, I don't think he landed. He landed some strikes, but not a whole lot there. So he loses his debut as two men making their debuts. Torbjorn Madsen and Aaron Jeffrey. Mark out of the referee. Cage side judges here we go. They go toe-to-toe strikes. Neither fighting for anything here. Left hand from Madsen. Jeffrey with a 4-punch combination. Madsen avoids all of them. That is tough. Oh, there we go. There's Jeffrey, though. As 2 of them land. Hits him with a straight right. He's doing a good job here. Counter left hand from Madsen. Jeffrey's landed some strikes so far. He's doing a good job standing with them. 2 counter left hands from Madsen. 2 punches. Out of a flurry, then dodged the big right head kick. Madsen with the left hand in the exchange. Flurry of punches from Jeffrey sees 1 of them land, but nothing but air on the big right. Madsen with 2 counter left hands. Jeffrey again, just tagging with some intent here. Finds nothing but air on the big right. Moving forward constantly as Jeffrey pressuring him into some type of strike exchange. Showing good hand speed now as Aaron Jeffries lands 2 out of the flurry of 4 punches and lands the right head kick. He won that round for sure. That was a great start for Aaron Jeffrey. We might see a big upset here. So yeah, Torbjorn Madsen not really bringing it in that first round. And he's still pouring it on Miss Aaron Jeffrey. 2 left hands and the beauty of a straight right. He rocks him. He is hurt here. And there's a big right hand. Drops Torbjorn Madsen. Looking to finish the fight, and he does. Aaron Jeffrey, your winner. What a win. Making it 12-4. Torbjorn Madsen losing his debut at 6-2. Or 13-3, rather, excuse me. As far as for Aaron Jeffrey, what a debut for him. He name checks all of his sponsors and then thanks all of his fans, streamers, and supporters to turn out to support him. And then he also asked who he'd like to fight next. He says a fighter they put in front of him and thinks Kyle Dukakis would be a particularly good contest there. Marc-Andre Powerbar Barat taking on Carl Baby K. Robertson. We'll see how Robertson can do as the hometown favorite. Gets a loud ovation. Round begins. They meet in the center. Marc-Andre counters the left hand with a left jab and a right cross that just misses, though. Robertson with the right jab. Left hand's blocked. Good right hand from Marc-Andre now. Scores a jab but fails on the body kick. Does Robertson. Marc-Andre then with the left jab also has the right hand blocked. So both guys are doing a good job blocking and doing a good job trying to throw some combinations. There's a right hook there from Marc-Andre. There's a leg kick from Robertson. 2 counter left hands from Robertson now. Right cross the lands hard. From Marc-Andre now that both men are missing now. There's a miss on the attempted shot to the body. Missed with the roundhouse kick to the body now from Robertson. Now he fails on the jab. He lands the right hook at least. Halfway point in the first round. There's a right jab and a glancing high kick. As Marc-Andre now lands a flurry of quick punches, but only finds gloves with the right hand. And there's a left cross there from Marc-Andre. There's a right jab, can't make contact on the head kick. There's a jab, also a kick to the lead leg. There's a left jab, also connects cleanly with the right hand. Robinson now is getting the first hand. He started to tire a touch, missing the big right hand, putting off balance, and now Robinson to tackle a low kick. Oh, damn! As you rarely see that where a low kick does immediate damage like that without, somebody going after it as far as having somebody kind of wobble and kind of drag that leg, but immediately that shot just was massive for Carl Robinson. He might have won that round because of it. Oh no, yeah, they're gonna give it to Marc-Andre. Probably landed more strikes, yeah. That was relatively close, 14-11. But I would say Mark did a little bit more damage. But we'll see. The leg kicks are tough to really engage on what's done more damage and whatnot. But you could probably see him start dragging his leg and kind of showing, start limping a little bit. But Marc-Andre lands the left jab, also lands the clean right hook to the body. That's a nice 1-2 from Marc-Andre. There's a 1-2 from Marc-Andre again. But Carl landed a right hand before that. Now Robertson's getting tired. See, as far as Marc-Andre misses the jab, lands the leg kick though. Robinson misses the jab, also hits the right to the body. Robinson looks very, very tired here. He just clinches with him, trying to wrestle him to the ground. That's a terrible idea. So now Robinson looking for it again. He's got him. And he's going to lay and pray from the Glory Kickboxer. That's pretty interesting as Robinson tries to get a few strikes in. Some elbows now. Robinson just kind of laying and praying. Referee's going to stand him back up with about 1:10 left. Robinson off target with the jab, lands the left hook. Marc-Andre with a left jab and a right hook. That's a nice one, too. Marc-Andre is definitely... Yeah, he's looking better as the fight goes on, which is great for him. Marc-Andre doesn't trouble his opponent with a combination ending with a body kick. Surprised Robinson didn't go back to the leg kicks after a tremendous first round with those. Interesting. Robinson's probably down. It's either tied or he's down 2 rounds. You gotta go for a finish. There's a nice jab as far as that hits, and it hits him with the beauty of a straight right. Robinson again looking for a grapple. That is a bad, bad idea. That's not what he needs. He needs to go back to those leg kicks. There's a 4 quick punches. All 4 of them land and scores to the right cross. Man, Marc-Andre is laying it in now. There's a jab and a right head kick now. There's a small gash beneath the eye of Robertson. Surprised the head kick didn't drop him. Has a nice jab and then a nice straight right to the ribs here. God damn, as far as there's a massive right to the ribs now. Oh, there he had knocked him out with a body shot. That is brutal. What a fucking performance, though. Tremendous stuff. 13-4, 9-3 for Carl Robertson. That was a hell of a fight. As far as Marc-Andre Balot gives a name check to everyone at Sanford MMA, as all the sponsors, all of his fans and supporters. Gives a show respect to his opponent as well. It's Felicia Phenom Spencer taking on Norma the Immortal Dumont. Minus 980 favorite, but those are not as decisive as you would imagine. I think it's a lot closer than that. We'll see. As far as what we saw from Felicia Spencer in her last encounter. Dumont misses a 2-punch combination. Spencer's able to grab her now. Got her up against the cage. Looking for the takedown. Can't get her down. Looking for it again. Still can't get her down. Dumont did all she could. She couldn't stop the third one, though. Third time's the charm for that one. See what Felicia Spencer's going to do. She just punching down on the gloves. A couple of short punches to the side of the head now from Dumont on the bottom. She doesn't want to get caught from Dumont's submission abilities on the bottom. Hardeen's going to stand her back up with a minute left. Now Spencer's the aggressor in the clinch again, trying to get her against the cage again. Looking for another trip takedown to get. Yep, there we go. Now she's got her back as well. Rear naked choke. She had it fully applied, but can't claim the submission because that's the end of the round. Was saved by the bell. It's Norma Dumont. If you're a Felicia Spencer backer, you're feeling pretty good about that. Yes, yeah, she looked very, very comfortable in that first round. Dumont closes in on Spencer, looking to unleash some strikes. Punch from Dumont fails to land. Fails on a jab as Dumont. She hits the right cross. Now Spencer's able to grab her now, trying to get her down. She's going to go for that trip takedown until she gets it. Now she's got her up against the cage. Another one. Third time's a charm. Again up against the cage. She does not get her back this time, though, as far as what happened last time. So, again, this is kind of exactly where Norma Dumont wants her. On her back, in guard. She knows she can keep her at bay. And so far that's been exactly what's been happening. She's even been able to get a couple of punches from the bottom as well. So yeah, Felicia Spencer trying to lean back to avoid a couple of wild swings. Hardeen's going to stand him up again. But Spencer's going to go for another inside leg trip this time. It's an outside leg trip, so another takedown, another 10-9 round for Felicia Spencer. Dumont needs a finish. We'll see if she can get it. I doubt it. We'll see, though. Spencer was trying to get some grappling started again, but Dumont was more aggressive. Couldn't take the initiative. Can't hit the step left jabs. Hits the nice straight right hand that lands hard, though. Spencer manages to get control of the clinch now. Looking for a takedown. Not happening. Looking for it again. Not happening again. Third time. No. Fourth time. Not happening again. Now Dumont's trying to sweep her out. Let's see what... no. Spencer stops that. Can't do it now. Ends up being out wrestled. Spencer again. Maybe getting swept down. Nope. What a brutal third round. Just both girls going for their sweeps. Spencer's got her against the cage. I think this will be the one that gets her down. Yep, beautiful move here. Sends her down in the match. She's got side control. Looking for the Kimura to end out the fight. Not happening. Yeah, I mean, Felicia Spencer, she won the round. Did Norma Dumont. So going to be 29-28 probably. Maybe some 30-27s. Yeah. I mean, yeah, either way, though, Felicia Phenom Spencer, for being a minus 980 favorite, you got to go for a finish. She had it in the first, but couldn't get it done. She went for the Kimura in the third, so at least she has that, but not a great showing, to be honest, as she thanks all of her sponsors, all of her fans. She invites everyone to a post-show winners party at a local club to celebrate her win. She's a lively, charismatic speaker. Felicia Spencer is great at using these interviews to sell herself. Main event of the prelim, we shall see two guys knocking on the door on the light heavyweight division, 24th and 25th ranking respectively. The younger fighter does not have the betting odds, which is very interesting. Eric Honderas is the favorite. We'll see. Levine's a referee. Cage that judges here. Here we go. Opening bell. They engage. Yawn now misses the big right hand, playing off balance. Anders with a right hand that lands clean. As Eric Anderson misses the right hook, gets countered with the left jab and a right hook that's ducked. Going toe-to-toe with strikes here. Yawn misses the big right hand. Eric now again counters with the right cross. Doing a good job countering so far. And now Anders misses the right hook and gets countered with a pair of jabs, followed by a right hook that's avoiding the last possible seconds. Both guys are really able to counter so far. Left jab misses the big right hook. Left jab and a great right hook from Yawn. Avoids the clean right hand and counters with a body shot. Nice. Nice. Yawn now slipping across the right hook, counters with the left jab and right hand, and there they fail to connect. So far, these counters have been the story. Misses the right cross, does Eric now. As far as Yawn comes in with two jabs followed by a right cross. Anders hits the jab rather, but has the right hand blocked. There's a left jab, doesn't connect with the right hand as Yawn. Anders with a counter jab, there's left hand, but Anders avoids the big right punch. Meet in the center, they start to strike, left jab misses the big right hand as Yawn. Now there's a jab and a good right hand from Anders. Both guys are landing good shots. There's two jabs and a right cross from Yawn. Now there's a jab and a right hand from Anders. God damn, that's a good right hand off of the counter. Counters the right hand with a right hook as Anders. End out the first round. Very, very close round. Yawn landed a couple of more strikes, but Anders landed more power strikes. So we'll see how it was a fun round for sure. Very, very close though. Yawn has it for the narrator. I don't mind that. Either way, very, very close. As far as Anders misses the big right hand, in comes another counter from Yawn with a nice right hook. Yawn starting to get tired. Anders with the left jab doesn't connect on the low kick. There's a clean right hand from Yawn. Anders looking for a clinch. Here we go, look for a suplex. That's a good idea to change it up because it's very, very close with them striking. Now Yawn's looking for the suplex. He suplexes him down with a belly to belly. Anders pulls guard, trying to pass. It's a scramble immediately. Scramble sees Anders up first, only to be grabbed up against the cage immediately now. So we'll see what Yawn can do, trying to dirty box him. But is using his wrestling skills as Anders to prevent that from happening. Goes for the ribs, the head with short punches. Trying to get some dirty boxing again, but just Anders is hanging in there. Hanging in there again, using that wrestling. Finally getting enough space, and now they're back in the center with a minute left in the round. Exchange of strikes is reducing damage. They meet in the center. Slipping past the right hook, attempt to attack the jab and a right hook that does on the ribs that doesn't land though. Yawn is very, very tired. Anders has got a pretty good stamina tank on him though. He's not really even tired yet. So another close round. I think Yawn with the takedown, and I think he landed more strikes. He probably, oh no, he actually got outstruck. Yeah, another close one though. I mean, it's either tied up or it's 2-0 Yawn. So I mean, if you're in Anders' corner, you got to go for a finish. See what he does here. They come together and strike. It's really tentative though. Yawn is super tired. Anders trying to get some dirty boxing going, trying to get him against the cage. He's got him against the cage. Good job here. If he can suplex him, that'd be great. He does so. Suplexes him down, and he's got his back. He's got both looks in. Oh shit, he might get the finish here. Oh, some powerful shots here. Big right hands. Looking for the rear naked choke. Fights it off. That's shocking, especially with the hooks in. Minute left. Well, got both hooks in. Looking for the rear naked choke, and he's got him. Flattened him out with about 30 seconds left. Unreal. Almost 15 seconds left. Oh my god, what a win for your boy. Wow. I mean, that was a hell of a fight, though. Hell of a main event, and definitely delivered. It's what we wanted. Giving thanks, Eric, on Darius, rather, as far as praise his team at Midwest Training Center's various sponsors and all the fans that can support him. He wants Jacare Sosa. I don't know about all that, Chief, but listen, if he wants a challenge, that's a tough one. Well, not a great talker, as it looks to get a reaction all the same. Saran Buhar against Junior Dos Santos. Boy, oh boy, getting fed to the Lions. But Aran Bilal, as far as he's been in one, he's fought in the UFC in the past, but he hasn't fought him. He beat Juan Adams, which is kind of funny now, looking at how Juan Adams has done in the save. He is ranked at 22nd. He's 34 years old. They're close on weight-wise. A little taller is JDS. Here we go. There's a left hand and a crunching right. Already looking for a finish is Dos Santos. No surprise here. Two left hands from Dos Santos, but Bilal avoids the big right. It's a left jab and a straight right that lands hard. Yep, rocked him with that one. Looking for the finish. Massive right hand on the jaw. Can finish the fight here on the ground. Massive right hands here. Heavy on the repeated shots to the head. Finally, the referee stops it. Yeah. That's JDS for him. 22nd victory for him. 11-2 now for Arhan Bilal. Tough fight. Tough fight for Arhan. As for JDS, praise his team at Dino Guerra, very responsible all fans can support him. Our next contest, Antonia Shevchenko taking on Erin Blanchfield. -300 is Blanchfield. Hard are free. Cage that judges here. We'll see if the Shevchenko sisters can go 2-0. Hopefully for them, will they have a nice fight here and have a good chance to be able to have a great showing tonight. We'll see. They touch gloves. They come together. Shevchenko scores the jab. Doesn't connect to the low kick. Blanchfield with a left jab on the head kick attempt. Both girls going for kicks early on, and there's a jab and a right hand that's open on the gloves. There's a clean right hand from Blanchfield after hitting the jab. There's a left jab, misses on the spin kick to Shevchenko. The left jab, right cross is blocked. Shevchenko missing the big right hand, putting him off balance. Here comes the attack with a head kick that just about landed, albeit without much power. Trying to hit a jab, misses though. Blanchfield letting it fly. 5 quick punches, but Shevchenko does not get hit. God damn. That is some great standing defense there as far as that is some great counter offense. Shevchenko is off target with the left jab, also finds a right cross block, doesn't connect to the right hand. This Blanchfield missing the big right hand. Here comes Shevchenko with a counter. It's a solid right hand. Missing the right hook, gets countered with a kick to the lead leg. Moving forward, constantly trying to pressure Shevchenko into exchanging strikes. There's 2 counter left hands. There's a left jab and a right to the side of the ribs now from Blanchfield. There's a counter left hand rather, disconnect though to Shevchenko. 1-2 from Blanchfield, fails to land. Blanchfield attacks with some strikes. There's a pair of jabs, exchange combo that into the head kick attempt. Fails to land from Blanchfield. 2 fighters engage with strikes, but neither lands anything worthwhile. Exchange of blows comes and goes. Not either fighter really lands anything significant. As he misses the left jab, it lands the right hook. Blanchfield nails 3 quick punches, but misses the head kick. Ending the first round, it was pretty close. Very, very close. 9-10. Or 10-10 rather, yeah. And then they're all tied up on strikes. Blanchfield was the odds-on favorite, I guess, according to the narrators. Blanchfield initiates a strike exchange. Shevchenko with a counter jab. 1-2. Shevchenko was equal to it. Shevchenko with 2 counter jabs again. Blanchfield throwing a 1-2. Doesn't land either blow. Good guard again from Shevchenko. Absorbs all these punches. She's doing a very, very good job with her strike defense. 2 counter jabs again. Jab is wide from Blanchfield. She catches over the right hook though. Is trying for the kick but can't get it. Can't get past the good guard. Now 2 punches were simply absorbed. Comes forward on the 2 fighters now standing and trading blows. 2 counter left hands from Shevchenko again. The left hand but misses on the low kick. Standing and trading shots. They're either off target or safely dealt with. Left hand in exchange from Shevchenko now. Looking for the head kick. Doesn't connect, but hits the left hand as Blanchfield. She's starting to get tired. Standing and trading. Center of the cage, but neither fighter can land a good shot. Attacks with strikes as Blanchfield. Shevchenko misses the left hand in the exchange. Feint is entirely bought by Shevchenko. She's left wide open now. 2-punch combination, but Shevchenko. Again, great defense. Avoiding those strikes. Blanchfield's got her into the pocket. Some good speed here. Flurry of 3 punches, none of them which land. But then she scores the right cross the land touch. At least she landed that at the end of that combination. Blanchfield misses the right hook. Here comes a counter. And it's the left jab and the right hook that's avoid the last possible second. Jab and a right cross. Can't hit the right cross though from Shevchenko. She just about lands a head kick this Blanchfield to end out the second round. Probably another win there for Blanchfield. It might be tied up. It might be 2-0 on the scorecards. Again, very, very close. We've had a lot of close fights so far that have kind of went the distance. Dodging the right hand, counterattacks with the right hand as Shevchenko. Exchange strikes happens in the center of the cage and then comes of it though. Misses the right hook, gets countered with the 2 jabs followed by a right cross that just misses. Oh, just about lands the head kick after the off-target jab. 2 quick punch combination there from Blanchfield, quick left, straight right. Now she's switching to southpaw. See what she can do in southpaw here. There's a jab that the right hook's blocked. Lands on a 2 out of a flurry here and then hit the left cross. So far, the southpaw switch has been pretty beneficial to her. So far, second half part of the round, the final round. Shevchenko gets countered with a jab and a great left hook. Shevchenko's getting tired. Glancing blow with a high kick now after 2 jabs are off target. There's a powerful head kick from Blanchfield. Rocks her, knocks her down. Brutal. looking to finish the fight here in the third. Blanchfield might just do it, and she does. 9-1. She beats Antonia Shevchenko. Tough break there. That's a really good fight, though, again. What a finish. Caught her the head kick in the third. Switch into southpaw was it for her. Shevchenko retires. Antonia Shevchenko has retired at 8-2. Tough break. Tough break there. As for giving thanks to Aaron Blanchfield, praise her team at Hard Knocks 365. Every response to all the fans that came at the supporter. Aaron Blanchfield says a tough fight gives show respect to our opponent. Hurricane Shane Burgos against Renato Marciano Carnero. 13-1, 13-3-1. We'll see how Shane Burgos can do. Mark Goddard's our free case. Judges here. Here we go. As far as Lozano is, he weighed in heavier than Burgos yesterday, so he's got a clear weight advantage here today. Burgos looking confident, shorting the range here. 1-2 from Burgos, fails the land. Exchange of strikes, nothing significant lands though. Can't hit the sub strikes. The lands a big right hand though. Peter was going for the takedown, but Burgos took the initiative. 3-punch combination. Luciano defends them successfully. Burgos coming in now. Weak flick left hand jab. 1-2 doesn't land either blow. Looking to miss on the combination strikes, and that all ended on a low kick, and even so, he even caught that last kick. So looking for the takedown potentially. He's got it too. Trying to pass. It's a scramble immediately. Burgos so had his head exposed in the scramble. Marciano trying to go for the guillotine. Pulls his head free before he can get the choke in, so he ends up in guard. So now Burgos is just going to try to lay and pray potentially. There's a shoulder slam. Still keeping it very close. Doesn't want to get caught on the bottom. Just lunging forward, looking for the arm. Can't get it though. Again, just lunging forward. Close round. A couple of shoulder smashes. Ended out the round on top. He did more damage, but he did. Marciano did have the takedown. He also went for the submissions as well. It's close. I think it's a lot closer than that. Yeah, very, very close. When Miss Burgos won that round on a couple of scorecards. Marciano with strikes. Left hand from Burgos. 4 quick punches. 3 of them land, and then Burgos evades the big right. Counter jab, but misses. Left hand, but misses the vicious right hand. Now, Marciano with another takedown attempt. He's got it. It's a single leg. So 2 for 2 on takedown so far. And see what he can do now. He's working really hard to slow him down. He's trying to make him work for everything he's got. Trying to pass guard, gain better position. It's a scramble again. Burgos, though, ends up right back where we started, on his back. Jetting his leg free. Panzef only able to pass half guard on his attempt there. It ends out the second round on top. That one for sure was 10-9 him. So it's either tied up or it's 2-0 on the scorecards for Marciano. So Burgos, you got to go for the finish. Punch, but Marciano avoids it. Left jab while backing away now. Misses all the strikes in combination with the end of the head kick. And now Marciano shoots in fast and gets his third takedown. 3 for 3 on takedowns. Trying to go for a scramble again. Burgos comes out on top, though, of this one. Another quick shoulder smash. Looking for the triangle choke on the bottom. Not happening now. Yeah, still doesn't want to get caught with any strikes. Look for the double underhook now. Oh, he's got him. So he's controlling them well now. Trying to use his shoulder smash to keep him down. Now Mark Carter's going to stand him up with about 1:30 left. Both guys are breathing a little heavier now to end out the fight. Left kick to the body there. Jab and a leg kick from Marciano. Marciano countering here. With a pair of chops followed by a right hook. Left hand and a low kick to the legs. Marciano 4 for 4 on takedowns. And he's looking for a leg lock to end out the fight, but that's not happening. Looking for it again. Again, he keeps the guard tight. Great stuff there from Marciano. He tried to go for the finish. Kept the pedal to the metal on that one. Yeah, a couple of 29-28s and a 30-27. I don't think there's been a single scorecard that's been right across the board. It's been all over the place. There's been 29-28s, there's been 30-27s. That was a good fight. Shane Burgos couldn't really do a whole lot when he was on top, which was kind of embarrassing. But, 14-3-1, 13-2 for Shane Burgos there. Marciano, though, looked really good. Looked really good, especially with his takedowns. Could not be stopped. Montana De La Rosa against Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko. 18-4, 12-5. We'll see if at least they can go 50-50 tonight. The Shevchenko sisters. Plus 150, though. She is the underdog, much like Antonio was. As we'll see how this one starts off. Erding's the referee. Cage side judges here. Montana De La Rosa looking to make it 13 victories in her career. Shevchenko was a failing on her jab, but she hits a beautiful straight left, though. Quick poke from Montana De La Rosa. Shevchenko, though, already left hook to the body. She's doing a good job so far. Jab is wide, scores a leg kick now. Off target. Goes for the body, rather, but it's off target. Still trying to open her up. Good hand speed now. 3 out of the 4 punches land. Can't connect the left of the body, though. Yeah, Shevchenko just doing a good job pushing the pace, being the aggressor. Quick punches there. 3 of them finding their home, then scores the leg kick as well. What a great combination. Another leg kick from Shevchenko. There's a left cross that lands hard. Montana De La Rosa is fucking getting destroyed striking-wise. She's trying to get close enough to grapple, though. There's a left head kick now. Didn't rock her, though. 10-inch jab hits from De La Rosa. Now another left head kick. Spin kick to the body now for the right hand. Jesus Christ. Left head kick again. Stepping into Unleash. There's a quick jab that hits. Left hand to the body. Shevchenko misses on the left kick to the body, but connects on the jab. Points the big left again. Sensational high left head kick. Is this the one that knocks her down? Yes, it is. But she gets saved by the bell. Obviously a 10-8. Wow, actually, yeah, I think that's on target. She knocked her down. 10-8 for sure. So now, Montana De La Rosa, you're kind of shit out of luck already. You got to win these next 2 rounds just to even draw. And she's coming in and clinching with her. She looks for the takedown. She's got it. It's a good start so far. A couple of elbows now. It's a fast elbow. It's a glancing blow, though, on Shevchenko. Getting her leg free now. Looking for the knee bar. Not happening, though. She can't get them out, so she ends up... that does take her back instead, so that's not great. Looking for the body triangle, where she's got it. Rear naked choke. It is applied, and she taps her out. Unreal. Montana De La Rosa gets 10-8 in the first round. Second round, she gets her back. Rear naked choke. What a comeback. Crazy. Tough break for Valentina Shevchenko, though. Cannot believe she lost that one. She was fucking her up in that first round. If she would have dropped her a little sooner, that would have been it. But couldn't get it. Couldn't get it done. As Montana De La Rosa thanks Ever Connected Team Takedown for having prepared for the fight, and the sponsors for supporting her financially, gives her show respect to our opponent as well, as she's... It's undeniable. The camera loves her, so our interviews may not be the best, but she still will be able to get a reaction of our... Main event time. It is Anderson, the Spider Silva, taking on Yoel, the Soldier of God Romero, in our middleweight main event contest. As these 2 veterans are looking to battle it out. If this goes 5 rounds, I'd be shocked, to be honest. But Silva, he is an underdog, but I don't want to count him out for this one. I think Yoel Romero, if he goes for an ill-advised takedown, he might get caught with a knee, might get caught with an up kick, and ends up just getting fucked up. But maybe even knocked out. You never know. Hurricanes are free, though. Cage side judges here. Round 1 begins. They touch gloves. Left jab and a right jab and left cross, rather, from Silva. There's a right cross from Romero. Maybe broken his hand on the very first punch. That's a tough break. If he ends up breaking his own hand, and he's still got the rest of the fight to fight, that's going to suck. He's got him in the clinch, though. Look at him against the cage. So even with a broken hand, he's still able to control him, at least grappling-wise. Got him against the cage. Still getting up against the cage. A couple of short punches now. Silva wrestles free somehow. Didn't think I was going to have a nice jab and left cross again. Again going for the takedown, but Silva took the initiative. Quick punch doesn't land. Minute left in the first. Quick punch doesn't hit either. And Romero with a takedown attempt. Doesn't get it, though. Silva wrestles his way into it. Looking for a sweep. Not happening either. Well, I mean, both guys very, very even. Obviously, this fight is completely out of left field now that Romero's broken his hand. Shocking he broke it on the first punch, because he nailed him with that right cross. Very, very close round, though. Again, that right cross, it did so much damage it broke his own hand. They got him up 10-9. I don't hate it. It's very, very close. Though either way, there hits the right hand, misses the big left hand that falls up, though. This is a nice straight left hand from Silva. Now Romero's got a hold of him, looking for an underhook now. Still can't take him down, which is interesting, but he's going to slam him here, yep. And they're looking for an arm triangle. That was awesome. Great job from Yoel Romero trying to get a finish already. We'll see how he does. He's just trying to keep him guessing here. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but he's still landing strikes. Referee's going to stand him up with, it's basically the end of the round anyways. So probably another 10-9 from Yoel Romero there. 2018, according to this scorecard, might be tied up. Who knows? Silva throws a punch. Romero avoids it. Got him up against the cage again. Yoel Romero just showing complete control. Got him up against the cage some more. Now, again, Silva separates himself and gets out of there, but now they're getting to the deeper reaches of the gas tank. As Romero's trying to get some grappling started, Silva, more aggressive, took the initiative. Nice left hook to the ribs there. But Yoel Romero with another brilliant takedown, 2 out of 4. As far as he keeps him guessing a few quick strikes, there's an arm. Maybe from the bottom, potentially trying to go for an arm bar. Nope, not happening. However, you, trainer to Silva, look for the key, or look for the triangle rather, excuse me. No, not happening either. Damn, as I thought that was going to be it for Anderson Silva. Good takedown, but I liked what Anderson Silva did on the bottom more. Thought he did a little bit more. See what happens in the 4th round. I mean, at this rate, Silva probably needs a finish. Yoel Romero again clinches up with him, trying to get him against the cage. Silva fights it off. But, well, no. Ends up going for a double underhook, rather. Can't get him down again. Trying to get him against the cage. He's got him pinned up against the cage now. Silva gets out of it again. Jab lands, big right hand misses. Romero, again, just trying to keep him up against this cage. Trying to take him down. He's relentless. Now he's just trapping him up against the cage. He knows that he's got a lot more muscle mass on him. Look at him just smother him now. Put all that weight on him. But Silva's able to still get out of there. Romero connects the left hand. There's a right jab and a right round kick to the body there from Silva. And that's another round for Yoel Romero. That one's interesting because that one, yeah, I mean, still he outstruck him, but it's still close. Silva's doing a good job, but he just needs to turn it up now. But he needs a finish now in the final round. Here I was thinking, oh, it's not going to make it to the 5th, but here it is. It has. As Romero misses the right hand. Oh, the spinning back kick as well off target, though. That would have been nice. There's a left hand from Silva. Silva's getting very, very tired here. His combination ends with a roundhouse body kick fails to land. Romero's got him with a clinch. If he takes him down one more time, it's probably it. But he's still got him up against the cage. So at this point, I think Silva's just tired. He's been worn out by Romero. I don't think it's going to happen. They separate him, but it doesn't matter. It's the end of the round and end of the fight. Yeah, that's kind of the... I was hoping Silva would be a little bit better on his back, would do a little bit better stand-up wise with him, but just couldn't do it, especially with Silva, being lucky enough to have Yoel Romero break his hand on the first ever punch thrown. But yeah, some 50-45, some 49-46s. All around, your winner by unanimous decision will be Yoel, the Soldier of God Romero, over Anderson Silva, and Anderson Silva retires. Damn. Tough way to go out, to be honest, to get kind of ragdoll like that. Oh, and Yoel Romero's going to retire too. How about that? Double retirement. Swerve. As he praises his team, American top team, all of his fans, sponsors, and all of his fans again with support. And wow, very much a changing of the guard with this one. 3 retirements all on the main card with Antonia Shevchenko, Anderson Silva, and Yoel Romero. So the middleweight division just got a whole lot more interesting. A lot of positions opening up for him. Critical rating was just good enough. So for a 69, nice. Around 4,700 people there. A million gate. Not bad at all. Oh, decreased the popularity in America and Canada, though. And in the UK and in Australia. Just by a point, though. Yeah, the UK really bad, though. -2. Oof. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, I mean, Shevchenko, Valentina Shevchenko losing out to Montana De La Rosa was crazy. What a comeback for her. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably going to be it for the performance bonuses. Not a lot of, well, we'll go with Marc Andre, and then we'll go with Eric Anders as well. Those will be the performance bonuses. Now they made still $1 million, even with Anderson Silva making $1 million. Not bad at all. Tough break, though, to have Anderson Silva retire. Yeah, we don't have Kazmat Shemaev. For some reason, he was not on the roster, so that was great. So, as far as we'll have to edit his stuff too, it says he's fought 4 times in the UFC. But, yeah, he is fighting for the KSW welterweight title. Hopefully he wins that one. Mandy Brum, as well, is fighting on that card. A lot of people fighting on that card. But that will do it for this episode, though. Thank you all for watching. We'll just skip all that. As that's another ESPN Plus card in the books. As Theodore is like, wrap it up. I'm tired of this. But this has been a interesting episode to have so many tough kind of names retired. Anderson Silva hanging it up. Yoel Romero hanging it up. It's a tough break. I thought Yoel Romero would have another fight or two in him. Didn't think he was going to retire. That one was surprising. Silva was not so surprising. And Antonio Shevchenko not so much too. It's just funny the 41-year-old retiring kind of out of nowhere because he's still fighting in real life. Yeah, Kazmat Chimaev won the title. Can we finally sign him? Nope, still can't. God damn it. But yeah, we gotta make sure he's already on the short list. So whenever his contract's up, we'll be able to bring him in. Askar got destroyed, I guess, at the Titan FC card. But yeah, our next card will be the 254 card. We'll see Amanda Nunes and Caitlin Chikagan main event, as that's going to be a fun card to see if Amanda Nunes will still be double champ or will Caitlin Chikagan be the new double champ in the UFC women's division. We shall see, as we'll catch you guys there. Take care, everyone.